You ever found yourself feeling confused or even hurt when someone slowly pulls away from your life? You wonder what changed. You replay conversations in your mind, analyze your behavior, and try to figure out what went wrong. But here's the hard truth. Sometimes it's not what others do, it's what we unknowingly do that pushes people away. We all have blind spots. Behaviors we think are harmless or even helpful can quietly damage the emotional safety and trust in our relationships. This is where Stoicism, the ancient Greek philosophy of self-mastery and rational living, becomes incredibly useful. Rather than blaming others or the world, Stoicism teaches us to look inward, to examine our actions, emotions, and reactions with honesty and courage. As Epictetus once said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them." In relationships, this means that how we behave and what drives our behavior can either deepen connection or quietly create distance. In this article, we'll explore 8 subtle behaviors that may be pushing people away, even if your heart is in the right place. More importantly, we'll see how Stoic wisdom can help you replace these habits with deeper presence, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. 1. Being overly critical. It might start with good intentions. You want to help someone grow or avoid mistakes. But when criticism becomes a habit, it becomes corrosive. People begin to feel judged instead of understood. They feel small instead of safe, and over time, they retreat. The Stoics remind us to focus on our own conduct, not control others. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Instead of pointing out flaws, ask yourself, am I offering insight, or am I feeding my ego by highlighting their shortcomings? Focus on modeling what you value, not policing it in others. 2. Not listening actively. How many times do we hear, but don't really listen? When someone speaks, they're not just sharing words, they're opening a part of their inner world. If you're distracted, waiting to speak, or mentally elsewhere, they feel it. And it hurts more than you think. Active listening is a powerful Stoic practice. It demands presence, patience, and ego suspension. Instead of thinking about how to respond or fix the issue, simply be there. As Seneca advised, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we may listen more and talk less. People don't always need advice. Sometimes they just need to feel seen. 3. Being too needy or clingy. There's a fine line between closeness and emotional dependency. When you rely on someone else for constant validation, affection, or reassurance, it places emotional weight on them they're not meant to carry. Love should feel like freedom, not pressure. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner strength and self-sufficiency. A Stoic doesn't harden their heart, but rather strengthens it, so love can be